live. This will work. It's been a few days since the stream, so having a little bit of doubt when I do things of whether I've done it correctly. But I think we're good. Any issues, please let me know. Hey, Anarchy. Got to relax, eat some food, not have to do anything except play games. That sounds like a good Thanksgiving. I have a little bit of sorting out to do here at the gold farm before I head down, and we'll head to the base and start working there. Everything is loud and clear. Any excuse to press that button. My favourite. And Ozza. Welcome, Ozza. Ooh. With the dinosaur badge. GlitchCon badge. Whatever it's called. Welcome. Let's sort out some of this junk. Dump and dump. Take the gold with me. All of it. Not as much as some people's gold farms generate, but it's been working while I've been doing other things, which is nice. I like passive income. And yes, a sorter would be a good idea. I'll get around to it eventually. Dump, and let's just craft these up. Blocks. Loads of rotten flesh, some spectral arrows, rotten flesh. Ooh, nice bits, and excellent. We'll want that. Hey, DLBM. Let's see. I think we're good there. I also have no helmet because I just removed the... Wait, what did I have? Oh, a dolphin head. Until recently. I now look much better. Well, I'd say I look better. Some people might prefer my face being covered up. But those people are just rude. So we're heading to the base. I want to finish working on the Blackstone surround on the second quarter of the base, and I was thinking about just carpeting the area while I haven't got a design for it, because then at least I wouldn't get swarms. Both of the hostile variety and slime variety, although technically slime is hostile, but you know what I mean. How is everyone's weekend? It's Sunday, and we've already had most of the weekend. It has gone by too quickly, at least for my liking. So these bits in here, that in there, spectral arrows. I have a chest for over here. No, this one. No, this one. Ah, found it. Spectral arrows go up there. The rest, apart from that one, is rotten flesh. So in there for sorting later. Get rid of lead. And we'll take this to the input for mob stuff. All mob stuff. Mob stuff, mob stuff, mob stuff. 2 birds, 1 stone. Oh, I was supposed to sleep. That was part of the reason I came down here. Because while I haven't been in the overworld to generate phantoms, I also haven't slept. So as soon as I go over what equals 65? Whatever it is. Phantoms are likely to spawn. Oh, my beacon. Has that always been there, or has Karis just put it back? Do I have 2 beacons? Do I not know how many beacons I own? Kind of worrying. On flesh, on flesh, on flesh, flesh, on flesh. Right. So since... Trapdoor! Hey, Wolfie. Trapdoor! Last stream we were working on this area, which is now fully dug out. It is generating a lot of slimes, but we've nearly finished this pathway around the side. So potentially we can finish the blackstone slabs and stairs. She put it back if it's not the spare. It does look like she put it back because this bacon is missing a bacon. But that is nicely in range of... Wow, Karis has been busy. Very busy. Like me. Yep, that's going down nicely. So I want to get pathway done around there and then start carpeting it so that we stop getting slime spawning and getting in my way. I see that the sheep is back. Ah, sheep never left. It was bugging me the whole of last stream. What did I come down here for? Stonecutter. That's what I came down here for, but I have a funny feeling. Over there. It is. It is over there. I was right. So let's go with a stack of polished stairs. And we'll have a load of slabs. Like us all. If I can remember how this was done. Let's go start at that edge. Hi. This is why I want to cut up at the area. And I do have plenty of string. Which is not necessarily the best thing to carpet with, but it'll work. Right, so it was 3 wide on these parts. So 1, 2, 3. Which means this. Ow! Jerk. This. Like so. Would make sense. 2, 3. Okay. Bump, bump, bump. Ow! Now we do have stream readers to play at some point. I'm going to wait until we've got a couple of people, probably. Although I might as well launch it so it's ready to go. So that is launching in the background. There is a chance there will be a little bit of lag. I can't do much about it, but the lag will be temporary. Boop. So. Lots more digging. I was about to ask if you had updated stream readers yet. Gotcha. Yeah, So last time I was streaming, they came out with an update while I was streaming, which is very rude. And I did update it during the stream. However, we didn't do the next battle because I realised we were running a little bit late on times. So I did update, then didn't play any, and then today started playing. There's another update, which is good. Shows they're always making things better. At least I hope they're making it better. Be a bit silly to update to make it worse. Boom, boom. I'm going to continue this diagonal all the way until we get to that tower. Then we'll unload the pockets before placing more bits. I hate juggling stuff around to make space. Sheep! Hi! Oh. Pick up that. And fly over to input. Hey, Jog. Yeah. There have been updates since. That really confused me. I forgot what that sound was. I heard that sound. It was like I could hear someone stirring tea. It was like, I don't have a sound effect going. Miss Audrey with a resub. Yeah, it confused me that much. Tier 2. Hey, Miss Audrey. It's, nope. Pop this stuff in here so I can be sorted. Thank you so much for that resub. It means a lot that you choose to resub, let alone the fact that it's at tier 2. It's amazing. Did not come through to us. Should have showed that. My desktop audio is definitely on. I'm going to do that again just to make sure. This is a very subtle chink. But it's the sound of a teaspoon in a mug. Because the audio. So it is a very quiet bit of audio. I wouldn't be entirely surprised if you got it but didn't hear it. I mean, I can double check with, let's do a rerun of Oz's gifted sub, so just so you could hear that. Didn't hear it either. Did you hear that? Wait for the gifted sub that I just reran. That's fine. I did that. I can hear that. Okay, I might need to turn up the volume for the T sound. It's definitely there, and it's if the audio is coming through for one, it'll be coming through for both. It's just a little bit quiet. Hey, Miss Audrey. No, damn it. Steak. This is very annoying, having to change my angle to get the stairs correct. I probably don't need to change it quite as much as I am, but I'm paranoid about getting it wrong. Then having to redo it, which is more annoying. It's a little on the quiet side. I could change that, although I don't think it's worth me going into the settings during stream for it, because, well, I don't think we're likely to get another tier 2 resub or subscription during this stream. I'm surprised to have any tier 2 subs, let alone I think we have 3. Good double check. Miss Audrey, Tom, and Rocky, I believe. If I'm forgetting someone that's tier 3 sub, blame it on my weekend brain. And the fact I'm concentrating so much on placing these stairs. Okay, give me another stack, please. Actually, while we're doing that, let's fill some of this in. Just realised how much of an area this is going to be that I need to fill in with carpet to make it non-spawnable. But could be worse. Could have slimes jumping here all the time. Hey, Bobo. No. Death, yes, death. A little bit too scary. Hey, Bobo. I'm on my way into work, so I'll be lurking. Well, have a safe drive to work, and it's lovely to have you, even if you're mostly distracted. Mostly harmless? Sorry, that's a quote from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I might have been listening to it this week. Oh no. Much better. Have you got a long shift ahead of you, Bobo, or is it a slightly less ridiculous one? I know typically your shifts are long. And hard work. There. Got to get coffee first. Ah,
it's all gravy, baby.
Hey, Brandy, text and more text. I didn't have to read that. I remember what it says. How you doing, Brandy? Hope you're enjoying your weekend. And really nice to see you. Oh, mine. Why did I leave my stone cutter all the way over there? Very inconsiderate of myself. And polished. That'll be enough for this area we're working on. We're going back past it before we do more. Just need to fill in this bit. Everyone is still asleep, so weekend is good. Do you have your coffee? These are the important questions. I know that Brandy requires 2 things, or would like 2 things out of life. A little bit of peace and quiet, and coffee. If she has those, she's mostly happy. It's also getting dark, but I'm not too worried about it. Karis has done a reasonable job of lighting this area up, so we, even without slabs or carpet around here, we shouldn't be generating a load of mobs.
Zaphod, great to see you.
Hey, Zaphod.
Looking well. The extra arm suits you.
Mm-hmm. And again, I was listening to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the radio broadcast, all week. Whenever my other half had a meeting on her Teams. Yeah, I think she was mostly using Teams. I went, well, I can't put any music on the speakers, so Bluetooth headphones. Worked out quite nicely. I'm kind of looking forward to secondary phase this coming week. Hey, is it fun? I'm semi-verbal. Do you think I have coffee? Well, without coffee, you're normally non-verbal. So, maybe. Welcome, Gash. Now, with a few people in chat, I think now is a sensible time to try and... Oh. The creepers. Let's go sleep. And thank you very much for that follow, Gashi. Orange wing. Damn it, I was supposed to fly over the kingdom. Amateur move. More sleep. Woo. Hey, Shay. Haven't turned that down. And we need to play Stream Red. Oh, before I forget. Nope. 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 Yes. That one. See, I can reach it even though I'm in F5. Let's do Stream Raiders. I said Stream Raiders. Been a bit slow. Oh. So we still in Thanksgiving? I thought we would be on the new event. When does the new event start then? Oh, December something. Oh, first battle for today is a 3 difficulty, then a 2, then a boss battle. So let's load it up. We need plenty of troops for a 3. And hopefully do well. I'm going to build my paladin over here. If you guys can follow that link in chat, streamraiders.com/T/Zack the Dragon, and link it up if you haven't already. Field lots of troops. You can do it every 5 minutes, placing 1 troop. So in half an hour's time, we can start the battle and kick butt. Anarchy's already on it. Ooh. Shadow Flame. Ooh. Glowy eyes. Oh, Amber. Oh no, I can't watch the stream. My internet's too bad. Oh no, Shay! No! Gash says, I am not good at building. It's alright, nor am I. But that's okay. It's not about building, it's about having fun. So, trigger CH toggle to get rid of those coordinates on my screen, because I don't need them right now. And we're good to go. Hello, suicidal slimes. Excuse me. Bye. Right, up here. Wow, there's a lot of slimes. Right, we have the stonecutter here. So realistically, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. We need 16 stairs, I believe, probably. Said with the absolute certainty that I have, probably. 6, 8. I would be amazed if this is actually correct. And also quite pleased with myself. Thank you. Thank you. I can count. And for my next trick, I will dress myself in the morning with fresh clothes. Actually, that's maybe asking a bit much.
Wow.
Wow. Thanks, Miss Audrey. Do you know, it's been a while since I heard that command. I forgot it was there. It really confused me. Wait, who was that saying wow? Oh. Anarchy redeemed mobhead. Wait, is that rand? No, that's specific. Keep your helmet on. Wait. Really? Anarchy? Are you by chance doing the nicest thing someone's ever done with that redemption? And told me that I don't have to... That means I get to wear this... If you're serious, that means I get to wear this for this stream and the next one. And no one can force me to take it off. Really, yes. That's a very expensive redemption. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I have a big beaming smile on my face now. No one's ever done that before. No. It probably won't happen again. So I shall enjoy it as much as I can. Let's go with those, and we'll take these odd ones as well. I'm sure we'll use them up. And take this with me. You should have a redemption to undo it. No. It's alright, I could have a family-friendly button as well. No, it's not really in keeping with me. I mean, I swear far too much. I mean, flipping hell. That's I don't generally swear. That's why we have word bans for things, and people tend to pick thank you. I'm like, yeah, because it's hardwired in my head to be grateful. I can't help but be grateful. People are being amazing. Oh yeah, but you said thanks. Urgh. Speaking of which, I mean, if I do this properly. I don't know why that's in keeping with a memory and a story mode, but it kind of works. Many years ago, I was in a bunkhouse in a room of like 15, 16 people, and apparently in the middle of the night, I sat up and spoke in my sleep. And at breakfast, I was being mocked for this, but not because I was speaking in my sleep. It was what I said. Apparently, I sat up straight in bed and said, I'd like a cup of tea, please. And they didn't find it funny that I was talking. They just found it funny that I said, please, even though I was sleeping. Like, if I'm dreaming that someone offered me a cuppa, of course I'm going to say please. I want a cuppa. Speaking of which, I do have tea on my desk. Oh, that's good. That made me giggle. That was the cleanest hell I've ever heard. Flipping hell. I'm glad I can entertain. Worth every penny of that tier 2 sub. Thank you. Now I want a hot drink. You'll want it even more with this. It's the bit at the end of the pouring that makes it perfect. What do I want down here? Oh, let's unload. Wow, I'm really from Buxton. Used up pretty much all I've got. Ooh, I also placed an epic pumpkin mage. That sounds quite cool looking. I don't know if I've seen that skin. I once sat up while dead asleep and said to save the queen, then lay back down. Save the queen! What? Ooh. Has Karis updated the map, or is... That looks like she's up. Either way, that's quite impressive. Now, I want lots and lots of carpet, and I have a choice. It's a simple choice. What colour do I want the carpet? I don't have a lot of colours available to me. It's mostly 2 tall flowers I could use. The string. Use that. Turn it into wool. Then wool can turn into carpet. See, I knew there was a reason to have a string chest. Very good reason. I just rewatched V for Vendetta last night. Ooh, good choice. I liked that film. If you all could send me a hug with... Oh, hang on. Bubba's requested a hug. My best pitching. There we go. Considering there's not that many different hug options, that's quite a nice mix. Right, I'm going to want some torches to go down in there and some stone to bridge the gap. Gaps. Ow! Right, stone. Sure. And torches. Or we could use that resource that I'm generating from my witch huts, which is in here. I've got a lot of it. Good enough. And that's having used a fair chunk recently. Fair chunk reasonably. Weird thing for me to say. Well, that's only 1 deep, so it's not an issue if I just cover it up. Nothing can spawn in there. Ta-da! Sure. Anything but brown. Well, I was kind of thinking of putting red at these ends, but the carpet is definitely a temporary solution. Switch that out with that, and just need to make sure we're spamming light around here so that nothing spawns. Because everywhere that is spawnable in the base or around the base means that we have reduced rates for... Oops, I didn't want that. That's already lit. Let's have that. Reduced rates for the mob farms. Can I make that jump? Yes, I can. Like a pro. Sure, that'll work. And then over here it's only 1 deep. Here. Ta-da! Oh. Yeah, I might need a bit more stone than I grabbed. However, it's a start. And it will tidy up the place a little bit to have a little bit of consistency in the colour of the ground rather than this weird mix of stone, diorite, etc. Which, if I let Karis, she'd probably change it all to be stone so that it looked uniform, but that doesn't help. Feels like it's been a few weeks since I've been able to watch your stream. Glad I caught you this morning. It has been a while. That's why I think I messaged you last week just to check you're okay. And if I didn't, I meant to. Please tell me I did. Otherwise, that's another thing that I planned to do that I forgot. You did! Yay! Look at me being good and reaching out to people that I care about. Thank you very much. As I say, this carpet will be a temporary solution just to stop slime spawning, because I'm fed up with them. And all of these chunks that have been dug down are generating a lot of them, reducing the rates of my witch huts and my mob farm, and frankly, I've had enough. Now, areas like this, if it's a slime chunk, will still generate slimes, but it's something that I can fix over time by just going, oh, I see some in that little bit of cavern. I can go in there and slab it or carpet it. Also very aware of that creeper and skeleton. And the bat. I will get you, little fishy. Fishy. But damn it. You will not outwit me. Okay, maybe you will outwit me. This is highly embarrassing. I've lost... It's flying in my face just to mock me. There we go. I had the last laugh. We've had an outbreak of COVID at my work. Had to move 20 plus students into isolation. At least 15 employees have COVID. Wow, that's a lot. That's a big outbreak. We're quite lucky in the UK, really. While, of course, it is a thing here, and there's still plenty of people that are catching it and suffering from it. By comparison to the numbers in the States, it seems pretty mild. And I've been struggling a lot this week with news of friends, streaming friends that have had it and been going through difficulties, Stingy and Chicky in particular. That needs filling in. Probably have a rocket ready. Aha! I landed. Right, light this up. And yeah, I do have enough stone. Yeah, that sounds tough. Hopefully there aren't there. Hopefully everyone recovers without lasting complications, etc. Yeah, this isn't technically necessary. It just tidies it up and trying to make the base look presentable in its half-finished state, because it's going to be a while before it's finished. So, while it's going to be a while, might as well make it look reasonable. Matto, thank you very much for the follow. What will sleep, Bobo? I'm not surprised. You work many hours and it's like hard work what you do. Let's land on that ledge with style, grace, finesse, and dignity intact. Oh wow, that actually went better than I was expecting. Not gonna lie, a little bit surprised. Oh, ta-da! And fly, rotate, much better. I'm gonna have to come up with some design to go on these diagonal sections. However, I'm not in a huge rush to do that, because it seems like hard work. And you know me and hard work, I hate it. Sleep the night away, quick check on how Stream Editor is doing. Let's have a few troops. Keep it up, you're doing good. What? Ooh. Bronze Heroic Centurion. That's nice. Yeah, back to Minecraft, where I can grab a little bit more stone because I'm going to use it up very quickly, filling in these caverns. Ow, my face. Fill this area in and make sure it's lit. There. What used to be a stronghold is now an annoying unflat area. But it shouldn't be too difficult to just fill this in. Boop. And yep, I'm not even going to bother taking the bookshelves out. I don't need bookshelves. Hey, Bottle. Welcome. Ta-da! And when we start carpeting, if we do the bits nearest the trenches, I'm going to call them trenches, it reduces the chances of us getting slimes jumping in, because if they're not spawning near the trenches, they're less likely to jump in. And that way I can avoid things landing on my head. Well, hopefully. Maybe. Wishful thinking. But a little bit of wishful thinking never hurt anyone. Well, alright, maybe it did. I hear you. Somewhere. Oh, slime. Oh. And there.
Hello.
Hey, Ashwin. Hello. Anyone that doesn't recognise that voice, that's just a recording of Ishka. One of my favourite content creators. Unfortunately, I haven't watched many of his latest videos. I've been a bit busy and had to choose which hermits to continue watching and which ones to go. I'll catch up at some point. I think I watched this girl's second to last video, but there's a few before that I haven't seen, so I'll probably catch up at some point because I do enjoy his content. How you doing, Ashwin? Let's see, there's fine. Let's pop down there. There. You'd never know there was a library here once. Would you? Oh, okay, spider spawner. That's a cheerful sight. I hate ghost spiders. I don't think anyone likes them. They're a interesting and fun mob sometimes when designing farms, but generally they're just a pain in the backside. Like, I will block you in there, and then they escape anyway. How? What are you building? So I'm doing a little bit of work on my base, which is on the Lyfcraft server. Lyfcraft information there. Where I have a large swamp biome with 4 witch huts in it, or had 4 witch huts in it. They've all been converted to witch farms. Right, you're going to have to go. Ow. Ow. We're currently getting a lot of slime spawning because we've dug this area down to what equals 30. And so that any slime chunks in here will generate slime all the time. And they get in the way, which is why today I decided to try and stop them spawning by adding carpet. Eventually, this area will be filled in with blocks that are non-spawnable, like this pathway is all non-spawnable except for this block here. But we'll ignore that because it's not conducive to my argument. But until I've got a design down, they're just spawning and dropping into my trenches all the time, which is where we have silos and farms, which is a bit of a pain. So, as a temporary solution, I'm adding a roof to here to then put carpet on top to prevent slime spawning. Will also help with the rates of my witch huts, which are witch farms. 1, 2, there's a third one over there and a 4th one over there. However, we haven't cut those hills down yet. And also the mob farm. The rates of the mob farm will also increase with fewer slimes around. And when I say around, I just mean hogging up the mob cap, which they do. Pain. Ooh, Vela the Wench. Placed an epic barbarian. Good choice. Barbarians are quite useful. I do like rogues particularly, but I haven't leveled up my rogue in Stream Redders. So at the moment, I don't really want to place it because it's holding me back. If you name the slimes, they won't take up the mob cap. Yes, but then other slimes will spawn. This does not help me. I'd have to keep naming them, and there've been infinite circle of getting more slimes and naming more slimes. I'd rather just stop them spawning where I don't want them to spawn. If you also name other slime, You mean properly name them with a name tag? I can't just call them Bob. Zack the Slime Rancher. Yes, Minecraft is now a slime rancher. At least it's in my base. Let's grab. I would grab some more, but we have carpet. Let's place some of this. Oh yeah, I can't just hold it down because it's going to be very annoying. I'm not entirely sure how many bits of carpet this will take. I'm guessing quite a lot. But I'm not too worried about it. When we want to get rid of it, just pour water on. Or we'll pick it up, a strip at a time as I design the pattern. But the pattern can't be designed until the 3rd and 4th quarter are dug out. So, oh yeah, if I... Oh. Damn it, I thought I could run and place. Turning into a professional. Yeah, this is an 18 by 18 chunk. So, 18 times 16 times 18 by 18. Yeah, it's a lot. Hey, carrot. Oh, mistake. I'd rather use carpet for this than use stone slabs that I'm then going to have to rip up. Oh, he's on. More, please. And as we head back towards the middle of the base, we can grab some stone from storage. Like I planned this. I did plan this. I know, I'm actually quite clever sometimes. Align yourself to you standing in between both the blocks so you can sprint and place. I will try that. Let me grab some stone first. Because, nope, stone. Plenty of this. 7 double chests full of shulkers. Right, align yourself to standing in between both the blocks. That'd be here, so my hitbox is on these bits. Not bad. It's occasionally missing bits. I meant to do that. Yep, absolutely. Totally my plan. Slip? No. Me? Never. What the hell did we... Yeah, sure you planned this. Sometimes I can get things right. It's very rare, but sometimes. Now, there is an argument for wanting carpet underneath. They're not carpet. Light sources underneath to make it look prettier, but... temporary solution. It's also dark, and mobs are likely to start spawning. But that's okay. We can handle a few mobs, right? Right? No. Things. Hey, I don't like what you're saying. Even if it's true. Actually, particularly because it's true. Shh. Only I can point out that I'm flawed. It's my job. Anyone else does it, it's just rude. It's stealing away my... No, I can't put a carpet on bars. Yeah, I just had a moment trying to remember. In fairness, you can place them on top of fences. And fences are taller than a block, so if you place them on fences, I'm pretty sure you should be able to place them on top of bars. What I experienced is what I like to call doubt. Xbox! Is that a stronghold in your base? Yes! There's also a creeper in my base. Hello. Beans. I need to pop down there and light things up. But let's... What? Ah! Well, that was rude. Wasn't fun. Alright, let's deal with this guy without dying. And work out why it's so dark in here that... Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, that it's kind of reasonable that he spawned. Yeah, I can understand. Mel! Nice to see you, Mel. Not just lurking. It did feel weird that last stream when I raided in and went, oh, Mel's here. No, I was in your stream. Oh, I didn't realise. Nope. I don't want to be down here. It looks scary. However, slightly less scary when I see a llama. Ah! Death! What are you doing down here, you stupid llama? Again, what am I doing down here? Sneaky, sneaky creeper. Not the first time I've been hit by a creeper. Won't be the last time. Which is why... Hang on. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. We have... merch. You'll notice on that t-shirt, there's a creeper dropping it. It's almost like they're well known to drop in on things. Oh, I need to fix that water flow with a sign like that. Much better. There's creepers over there, you know. Just saying. To be aware of and afraid of. I'm back and have both tea and coffee. Wait, you're double parked. Very disappointing. Oh, and that sound means it's time for battle. But before we go to battle, let me just fill this hole in and then run away because those creepers look far too close for my liking. And, yep, these zombies spotted me. Bye! While I'm flying, scene change to Stream Raiders. It's a few troops. Could do with some more, especially for the next couple battles. But it's a start. And those that have placed 6 troops, Wolfie, Bobo, and Anarchy, thank you. Yes, tea for life. Always tea. This is why we have a team. Which I have. And also, thinking who else in chat?
It's time to battle.
Miss Audrey has it. Thank you, Wolfie. Random reward, Vela, you get a healer. Congratulations. Plus your regular booty as well. Next battle is an easy one. So it's a 2-star. We will want plenty of troops if you can field them. But might be best to save your epics until the next battle. Just good idea. The coffee is for cafetiere brewing while I drink the tea, so only just double parked. Okay. Okay, fair enough. I'll let you off. I'm an idiot. I forgot the work. Oh, Bobo. Does that mean you got to go back for it? Wait, link is in chat. Please field those troops while I try and avoid being killed by creepers. Or face planting the wall. That's a lot of carpet placed. A lot more left to do. Definitely always tea. I should drink my tea. It is getting... Actually, before I drink tea, let's just check there's no creepers around. Good. As fourth, it will come as a surprise that I'm British. Wait, it will not come as a surprise. I read that correctly. Me too. It's a stereotype that we must embrace as British people. Even if tea is not at all British. I mean, tea doesn't naturally grow in England or UK. It tends to grow in China. And yeah. Yep, 30-minute drive. Oh. Is there not someone nearby that you can get the key from? Or I'm surprised there's not a night shift that you're taking over from. I see the creeper. Oh, I was reading chat, sipping tea. None of you were quick enough to warn me. I had to spot it myself. I mean, Anarchy, you know, I appreciate the effort was there. A bit slow. Got it. It is very British. What could be more British than taking something foreign and claiming it as your own? Exactly. Or our own. Can I ask what blocks those cream-coloured ones in the pattern are? Endstone. So we're using blackstone, crimson stem, endstone, and gold. Or endstone brick, technically. Thank you, Wolfie, for the creep remote. It was slightly late. Look out for that creeper that is approaching you as you read chat, Zach. Thanks, Ozza. Hey, Eliza. We close at 2:30 AM. Oh, okay. Sorry, took time to type the warning. Well, it was a very long warning. Most people would have just gone with creeper and a finger pointing to whichever direction the creeper was coming from. Tea is finished. It was getting a little bit cool. I mean, I did make it about an hour ago. But I have a big mug of tea. And so it keeps its heat reasonably well. Thank you for answering my question, fella. I'm here streaming and enjoy the company. The least I can do is answer people's questions, especially when they're sensible questions. Yeah, I of course don't mind telling you what blocks I'm making. What you're doing, talking to me, makes this a more enjoyable stream for me, and hopefully for you and other people. So I appreciate the questions. Thank you for the 100 bits, Miss Audrey. I mean, you could donate it without giving me a jump scare. I'm just saying you could. Not that you should, but you could. Oh. I have a funny feeling I'm going to run out of wool before I finish. Yeah, probably before I even get to that wall over there. Running out of wool before I get to the wall. You know what I mean. I feels like that was intended to be a warning. Oh, yeah, it was a little bit of a long warning message, but it was precise. If you're warning someone, you don't want to give them the wrong ideas. Like yelling fire when actually what you want to say is fire hydrant. Don't trip over it. You know, I mean, you could cause all sorts of panic. And that would be unnecessary. Stream time is out. I placed a soldier while you were still fighting. Who? Okay. There will be a delay between between me doing things and you seeing it. That's just the way streaming is, unfortunately. I don't want to be here. I want to pop to that tower and grab some kelp. So over here we have my kelp wall and a llama. And this is either an automatic farm or wait, it's automatic either way, but it can be automatic without bone meal or automatic with. Out of curiosity, have we got bone meal in the system to... No. It's all gone. Well, there's not enough. We need to fill this up with bone meal. And we don't have that much kelp. Okay. Let's do some finding. Yeah, there's some funky delay going on. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, there's not much I can do about it. Could you imagine streaming and no one said anything? Not even the streamer. I think I'd actually watch that to see how long I could handle the awkwardness. There have been times when when my brain goes blank and chat goes quiet. I go, I feel like I should be saying something to fill in the space. I don't know what to say. I've come across some streamers where the streamer almost never talks. It's super weird and awkward. Well, the way I look at it is there's thousands of people streaming at any one time. People choose to come spend time with me. The least I can do is have a conversation. Plus, it makes it more interesting for me. What I'm doing is placing blocks. It's not rocket science. It's pretty simple and something I can do mostly without having to think. So being challenged to talk about stuff at the same time. More fun. I wanted carpet and... Oh, bones. We're going to the Red Wing. Grab some bones and some string. Which should have filtered a little bit down into the chest as well. Wow, bits are coming in. Actually, let's not do that yet. Let's grab the string first. We've got to craft that. And I do technically have a chocolate full. But that's enough for now. We'll make as much wool as we possibly can. Fill up my inventory with bones. And then go put it into the kelp farm. X-Fin with a raid. Thank you very much. Welcome, raiders. Oh, give me one press button. So watching people building in this game, best part of it, now that I slept on this game for so many years, I know the feeling. Welcome, Finn. Let's be... I believe I am modless at the moment. Oh, did the shout out myself. Don't have a dog at the moment, so I have to bark myself. Welcome. Hey, Ian. So, what were you up to? Ooh, playing Ori and the Blind Forest. That is a game I've never played. Is that a PlayStation game? Well, PC game or both? I seem to... My brain associates Ori and the Blind Forest with... Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to look over here. With PlayStation. Was modless as well. Yeah, no, I have a good number of amazing mods. And it just depends on the time of day as to how available they are. Let me throw some bone in there. Actually, throw out this stone because that's not necessary in my pockets right now. What makes bone meal? Throw this in. So I'm just filling up my kelp farm with bone meal. And yes, I could automate this better by having a cactus farm filter into it. We haven't got that far. I will do one day. Not yet. Also, I could have an input chest that's not directly back here. So, Xfin, mind telling me about Ori and the Blind Forest? What kind of game is it? Is it a story game? A creative game? And is it PC? PlayStation? Tell me more. Because I know I've seen the artwork for it somewhere. But I don't know where I would have seen it, and whether it be a friend streaming it, or whether I've just seen it somewhere online. It's a platformer and very beautiful. The music is also amazing. Yeah, it's PC. Oh, okay. I'm going to do something I really shouldn't be doing. Not just picking up the stone. Let me just switch over to Chrome so I can type in Ori and the Black Forest. Yep, I've definitely seen that artwork before. Platforms, Switch, Xbox, and Windows. Oh. What was I thinking? PlayStation. Wow, 10 out of 10 on... Okay, that tab is staying open. I might look that up later. Remember, Ayla is more than just a mod. Exactly. I know. Oh yeah, and the reason for me putting bone meal in that chest was to put up the kelp farm to be able to turn it on. So this is my manual switch. Because I wanted to run my kelp farm for a bit. Look, it's working. Nice when things just work. I want to do something different than Minecraft for today. Ah, so you are a Minecraft player. Minecraft, boring. Wouldn't catch me playing it. Really cool cut farm. Thanks. I designed it a few streams ago. I need to do a bit more of the automation behind it, but it works. And as I don't have a switch at the moment, I mean, there's technically a manual switch, so it'll only be active while this double chest has stuff in it. Oh, manually turn it off for now. Oh, and stay there. It's fairly basic design. It's 12 wide, 14 wide, and 12 wide individual modules. Set of observers, so if any of them go up to that height, it fires. And technically, you can get it so all of them have stopped growing. You'll see I have a slight texture pack on mine, where any in their end growth stage, so they won't grow anymore, will have blossom on the end. So you can see these ones have all stopped growing. This one hasn't. I believe that one hasn't, and it's going quite close to the observer. So I might be putting in a backup thing so it cuts once a day regardless, just by doing on light level. But at the moment, it's not a problem. Or I could even just have a manual button. Let's see. Now, as we got a few people jumping in, I should introduce myself. I'm Zach. I predominantly play Minecraft and make YouTube videos and stream here on Twitch. This is my base, which is in the swamp. We have 4 witch huts all converted to witch farms, 2 of which have been dug down and decorated, 2 still firmly in the ground. The land around them needs to go down, and yep, there's a lot of creepers. Sleep the night away. Because all the time it's night time, we have plenty of mobs around. The rates for both the witch huts and the mob farm in the middle of the base go down. So, sleeping, good idea. Much better. We have 4 trenches, or at least we will have 4. We currently have 3, because blue one ends very abruptly, with silos, and there will be farms, and there's plenty more to be done. Thank you very much for the follow. A raid and a follow. And today what I'm doing is just tidying up a little bit, because everything in the base has been dug down to what equals 30. Meaning that if we have any slime chunks in this 18 by 18 chunk area, they spawn slime and they get my way. And eventually we want to decorate this floor, but until I've dug out the entire base, I can't design a pattern, because I have to do it based on which witch hut is closest to the wall. So, as I can't design it yet, I need to do something to stop slime spawning and dropping on my head all the time. So, a little bit of white carpet. We'll tidy it up. Might look a little bit plain because just white. But I have plenty of string for my mob farm, which is that building in the middle. I'm glad you think so here. I mean, it's been a fair bit of work so far. There's a lot more to be done, and I don't know which base I'm more proud of, this one or the one from Season 1 of Lyfcraft, which if you go to my YouTube channel, again, link is there, you will see Lyfcraft Season 1, Episode 50 was a base tour. So it has a good show of what the base was like. I should add a command for that specifically to that episode. It's a good one to point people to so that they can see how the base developed, or the tour of the base. One moment. And that's why I have a mute button. I had to blow my nose. Sorry. Then again, I'd be more sorry if I blew my nose at you. So, flatten the area and putting carpet on top stops slime spawning, increase my rates, stops them getting in my way, makes it look a little bit tidier than all this random blocks sitting at this same level. Yeah, always more stuff to do. Yep, exactly. You know. Although it depends on the project when you design it in the first place. There's a difficult balance to be made when designing a base. So Season 1, I didn't know how big my base was going to be, but I had a fairly small starting point to then be able to branch out and expand on. Which meant technically I could have wrapped it up at any point and went, yeah, I'm kind of happy with that as a base. Whereas this has got a much bigger scale to it. And just finishing the outer walls would be something, let alone all the farms that I could build inside it. Of which I have plenty of plans. And the more time I spend placing blocks, the more I think of, oh, that would be a really cool idea. Just yesterday, I was thinking about how I could build a farm that would be massive and take me like about 3-4 weeks to build. Which is both good, because it means that the creativity hasn't ended, and also scary because I don't know when I'd ever finish it. Bless, no, I didn't sneeze. Just had to blow my nose. You can bless me if you like. Bless you, my child. Oh. Yeah, this carpet is running around quickly. However, we've got a silo of it. I don't know how backed up the silo is. But that's okay. We'll place what we can, and then if we run out, there'll be more later on. And once we remove it all to build whatever the floor is going to be made out of, we can just throw it in the furnace. So I've got to go. Have a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for the raid again, Finn. And be lovely to see you again. Unlurk. Back from dinner. Welcome back from dinner, Ashwin. Looking forward to my dinner tonight. Even though I don't know what it is. Because my other half was here with me in my office where I stream from. And then she went shopping to get dinner and then went home. So in theory, assuming I haven't upset her too much, when I got home she will have bought enough food for both of us. And I'll find out what it is. Although without knowing what it is, I'm still certain that it's delicious. She's amazing. I'm very lucky. See? More string. Although, didn't have any lights turned on for the side, which means that... Wrong side. 50-50 chance. I always pick the wrong side. So that just got nothing in it. We have one hopper in the back that's now dwindling. Oh. Yeah, we're nearly out of string. There is a single shulker's worth down there, so enough for a few more stacks of ball, but not a huge amount. It goes in there. Remember, my only source of string is the mob farm. I don't get a lot of string from generic mobs. We do technically have spider spawners, and more specifically cave spider spawners. Within the base, we covered one up earlier, which it wouldn't be a bad idea to convert to some kind of string farm, even if it's just let them drop, fall onto lava, not lava, magma, and perish. It would still produce something and be useful. We could have a switch for it. But that is definitely something that's needs some consideration of how we'd go about doing that. Because where the cave spider spawners are might interfere with other bits, which I have plans for. Oh wow, I have a rhythm. I had a rhythm. Damn it. Stupid things getting in the way. Waffle bacon. Wolfie, you have an amazing selection of emotes from amazing streamers. Both me and Tap. And everyone else, I suppose, if you sub to them. It's cool. But not as cool as me and Tap. Right. I made it back home. I feel like a silly sleepy dragon. We've all done that. Don't worry about it. And I've done worse. I've travelled like 45 minutes to an hour to a badminton match to go, oh, I forgot my shorts. Just highly embarrassing. And then you have to play in jeans. Which, if you've played badminton at all, you know that if you're playing it competitively, you do a bit of running around, and jeans is not the sort of thing you want to be wearing. I was dying from the heat. Not fun. Yeah, making a cave spider spawner into a string farm is much better than trying to XP farm. I would never make a cave spider XP farm. I have made a cave spider XP farm. In fact, season 1 of Lyfcraft, I made a double spawner into a XP farm, but on Vanilla High, I made a triple spawner XP farm. It worked quite nicely. It was right next to the World Fair. There's a community project that we had, and it worked well enough that it was worth using. I hate cave spiders. I always break the spawner. Wow. I still have it ingrained in me not to break it in case I come up with an idea for it. And realistically, it's quite easy to have to make a cave spider farm or string farm. I mean, vanilla high again. On my base, I had 2 cave spider spawners.
Well, look what the rocket dropped off.
Hey, TP.
It's TP.
You can break the spawners. You can. You can't move them again or put them down, but so it's a permanent break. You can destroy them. Just have to mine them. They don't take a lot to break. Working, but wanted to say hello. Hello! Ashwin, do the command. Ashwin, do the command. You know you want to. Please. Ashwin, command.
Hello.
There we go. Just tickles me, alright? Just... TP wants to say hello. He got a hello. It works, right? Smack it with a pick. Don't think you have to use a pick. I think you break it with your fist. I don't know if it's much slower. Now I'm curious. There. This is taking a while, and all of my wool. But it is working. Also prevents things spawning on this area that I've now filled in and not lit. I'm having to take my dad's car because I need oil change and brake change. Yep, please be safe. Thank you. Wait, what? Ah, from Wolfies. Gotcha. I'll try and keep up with chat. Sometimes it just confuses me. I'm not bright enough to keep up with it that way. But I make an effort, and that counts for something. Oh wow. Ta-da! We also had a lot of string back at spawn, because we have a... cave spider? No, just a... I think it's a cave spider spawner. Might be a double? Probably just a single. Underneath the shopping district. Which Eldon converted into an XP farm. And it was used as an XP farm for a good while. We had to rely on it. That's really rude. That's still rude. Because, well, decent XP farm like an Ender didn't exist on the server for a while. We were holding off from doing the dragon until a point where we could do it as a group. Hello. I mean, hello. There. I have one under my base on my own server, and I wanted it gone, but didn't know I could destroy it. It's hard to get close to it with so many spiders. Yeah. It's always got to be the thing to light it up if you can, but you can break it quickly. And if you can break it quickly and get out of there, you can potentially unload those chunks so that they despawn. I mean, mobs despawn once you move far enough away from them, unless they've got the persistent tab, which will be if they're holding something or they're named. Bump. Like that so. Ooh, a chest which I've probably emptied. Yes, I have. Damn it. In for a little Brucey bonus. Dump. There. This is working fairly well. They should get temporary persistence if you hit them too. Really? I did not know that. Hey, Brandon. I'm not speeding. I'm keeping up with traffic. Yes, Bobo. Please drive safely. Please. Don't want you to get in trouble. I don't want you to put yourself at risk. With all of the string that I had from my spiders from the mob farm, I have done this strip. I mean, even if I go to here, that's a quarter of just the straight bits. How's your morning going? Well, it's going pretty well. I'm Shira. Nice to meet you. Found you on Twitch. Twitch recommended me. Yes! And if you needed proof that Twitch didn't know what it was doing, well, there you have it. Twitch recommending it. Now, the Twitch recommendations is normally based on shared viewership. So I'm curious if you don't mind indulging me, Shira. Do you watch any other Minecraft streamers, and if so, which ones? Wondering if they're ones that someone else in chat was also seeing. And thank you very much for the follow. But you will often find if, say for example, you and Wolfie... Oh, and Brandon, sorry. Thank you very much for the follow, Brandon. I got that wrong way around. If Wolfie and you were both viewers of the Hot Dish, and Wolfie then watches me, you're more likely to get recommended to my content. Because if you like Hot Dish, and Wolfie likes Hot Dish and me, maybe we're similar. We're not, because Hot Dish is actually far more talented than I ever will be. But you get the idea that Twitch are going for. Oh, and an Ozza, who's on the server. Speaking of which, I should remember to do this properly. Ozza on the server. There. Oh, and Dayford, who's in chat. And Nigmas, who's on the server.
Stand by your man.
Oh, I forgot that button did that sound.
And show the world you love him.
That's Enigma singing. So glad I have that clip, and I forgot completely about it. I'm really disappointed in myself for forgetting. Dum, dum. Yeah. He sung Stand By Your Man as a channel point redemption, I believe. Ozza can confirm that, because I believe he might have paid for it. It might be Truckpipe, who is also in chat, so... Either way, we're likely to have someone in chat able to confirm. Yep, I paid for it. See, I know it. And do you have any regrets? Oh, and that sound... Oh, string, string, string! I need string! Give me string! Ha! I got... Oh, enough for a whole block. Means 3 more carpet. That got rid of the odd bit of wall.
Zach,
Oh,
it's battle time.
yes. Yes, Tabitha. To answer your question, I have seen a lot of people play this. Play Minecraft? Can't name them all offhand. Okay. Minecraft or Stream Raiders? Should be Minecraft. See. Start battle. So, for those uninitiated, this is Stream Raiders, a little thing that we do on the side. So every half an hour we have a battle between our troops and all of these computer playing troops. So I start a battle, you guys field troops every 5 minutes, and then half an hour in, we click go, see whether we kick butt. And at the moment, Anarchy is kicking butt. Blimey! Mel not too far behind. I'm one of them who plays Bedrock. Nothing wrong with Bedrock. Bedrock was the first type of Minecraft I played. I played on my Xbox 360 before I ever played on PC. And we won. So, Anarchy, you get some bonus scrolls. Ozza gets some bonus gold. And you'll all get your regular loot. Couldn't think of the word. Now this is the boss battle. Good chance of rare scrolls and an 8% chance to earn Orcs Giving skins. This is the one to place those epics and lots of troops. I got it on PS4. See, PS4, Xbox 360, the same generation. No, PS4 is same generation as Xbox One. I retract my previous statement. I will fill my troop right there next to Eliza. If you guys follow that link in chat, streamreddit.com, fill troops, and in 29 minutes we'll have a battle. Give you 1 moment. There. Switch scenes. Back to Minecraft, where you can see my amazing face. Well, you can see my face. And we can play some more carpet to stop slime spawning. It is a bit of a problem. Wow, Eliza, Anarchy with the epics. Nice. Give me one more. I had to do something important on my phone, sorry. What are you building? I'm spawn-proofing the base where slimes are likely to spawn. And technically I didn't have to do this whole area. I could have just tried to spawn-proof the chunks where slimes are spawning. However, I don't know which chunks those are. I don't want to look it up on chunk base. And adding carpet like this makes it feel a bit more consistent. So I'm doing this. And using up a lot of wool. So much that I'm actually out of string. And now I forgot my wallet. Bob, what do you need your wallet for? Money is just a made up thing. 2 days till Christmas. Till December and eating my first mince pie. Oh, hang on.
Oh,
no, wrong button. Wrong button.
Delicious.
Yeah, that was the one I was going for. Hey, Lizzie, welcome. Let's land and have a look at that. So this is using all of the string that I had in store. No, I still have a shulker box full, but that's as much as I've managed. Does kind of look cool though. And might get fewer of those things. And now I wish money were a made-up thing. It is. See, our banknotes in the UK are just a promise. So it's from the Bank of England saying, I promise to pay the bearer of this, the sum of whatever amount. Jessica, thank you very much for following. And, Palmer, thank you very much for, and Tony. Okay, give me one moment. 1 second. Apparently. Give me one moment while I just quickly sort something out on my end. Let's turn off the alert box. Which I have a button for. Alert box. Disable. And it does look like that, doesn't it, Mel? It's unfortunate. But we can fix that. It's not a problem. We'll deal with it. Again, no problem. Give me a second. There. Done. I think it is, Lizzie. I think you got channel rated. It doesn't look like it. Last raid was been with a while ago. Anyway, sorted. Go back. Oh, Wolfie, I got buried. Yeah, I've turned off follow notifications just for now. So that's not going to come up in chat. And the alert box is temporarily turned off. I can turn that back on in a minute. Which is fine. I mean, it does look like it's rendered, so. That's easy. It's fine to have it like that. Have it just disabled for a minute. Let's see where we go. Damn bots. I'm not sure. Let me just open up my dashboard. And turn on so I can see. Yep, so it looks like it's ended. However, for a couple minutes we can wait. Comes back, if no more happen, we can re-enable the alerts. Go with alert box, like hustle. My chatbot just won't announce it for a little bit. I can re-enable that in a minute. Some bots are nice bots. Eliza's a nice bot. Let's unload my pockets of this junk. Stone and other junk that we don't need. Ooh, Ashroom. No offense, Ben. Darius, welcome. Yeah, I'll do. We'll see here where we go. If it was a very short one. Bot. And dealt with, so it's not a problem. I've been lucky so far in my year of streaming, I hadn't had a bot attack, so. It's easily dealt with. It looks like we only gained like 20, 30 for a very, very small attack. We're lucky. Right, what was I doing? Right, we have pathway around to there. That one. I mean, there's a good argument for doing this wall along here, so Karis has got something to dig to. Yeah, that would be sensible. Let's go grab me some slime so I can measure things out. Pretty sure from the portal to the end it was 2 stacks and 4. 2 stacks and 4. We'll do that down here. So I've got to waste a little bit of time placing slime blocks just to double check this measurement, but it's better to spend it now and get it correct than assume that it's correct and mess up. Yeah. 4. Right, yeah. So 2 stacks and 4 makes 128. Place these. Feel confident about my measurement and then start digging the other time. Oh. Wow. So I got to stack in a bit just to get to the first bit I've built in. We're going to end up backing into a fence with 2 blocks left. I remembered. I actually got it right. 2 stacks and 4 makes 132. Good point. That's a very good point, Ashwin. Didn't technically need to know that. I just got it wrong. Whoops. And slime blocks. This needs to break. Rude. Rude. Dealt with. Right. So, I've lost one somewhere. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Don't need it. Dropping a frame, is it my end? I'm getting no reports of drop frames. That it probably your end, I'm afraid. Go with there. 4. 2. Yeah. And we'll start mining. Ooh. Haste. I like this. Obviously, we're not going to get haste all the way, but it's nice while I've got it. This is the tunnel that I dug previously for a slime. No, not slime. Try that again. Wither. Wither's difficult. I'm seeing some drop frames too. My internet's been a little unreliable lately. Let me have a quick look. Stats show 30 frames per second, 0 drop frames. So yeah,
Bumblebee
like
has arrived. Yes.
It could also be the relay Twitch servers, maybe. Hey, Bree. Nice to see you. It's Twitch Ashwin. It's been chopping all stream for me. Yeah, you haven't had much luck with the streams, Wolfie. Yeah. I don't technically need to be 3 tall, however. I have a pick. And this all needs to be dug out eventually. And this way it doesn't feel claustrophobic. Although I might regret this if we get to the point of lava dropping on my head. But what's the chances of that happening, eh? Hey, Brie. Hug. Still my favourite email. Probably Twitch having the same issue, but internet is fine. It could be me, but it's not. Saying it's. I'm not getting a notification for it. I don't think so. Hey, Ultra. With the raid of 1. What were you streaming, Ultra? Thank you very much. The raid is appreciated. It also counts as a host. Meaning, if Ultra has anyone viewing his, trying to have a look at his channel, or her channel, I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Ultra, they will get redirected, which all helps. Ah, a floor. Right, 49 blocks to go. Oh, 42 blocks to go. The magic number that we all appreciate. Right. 2. 3. 4. 1. 7. It's getting very dark in here. I probably should have brought some torches. That would have been smart. Had 4 spam messages back to back in the first like 10 minutes. Ultra. Look at chat all welcoming you. Must be nice to be popular. General of Anarchy, my saviour of yesterday. Bree, what did Anarchy do? How did Anarchy save you? Tell me. Tell me now. Please. We're gonna have to grab some. Never mind. I retract my previous statement. Look! What was that? Okay, 100 bits to make a gas sound. Something that shouldn't scare me. I mean, it didn't scare me as much as the creeper sound would have. It's more in keeping for the area, but it still scared me. Oh, like 4 of the wannabe become famous. I get asked that all the time. No is the answer. No, I don't. I find it terrifying enough as it is. Just with 22 people in chat. Can't imagine having hundreds of people watching. My derps going out there live to hundreds of people, all ready to see that I'm not perfect. I mean, it's a scary thought, me not being perfect. Oh. Yeah, we're going to make it 3 tall just because it allows me space to put glowstone. I was playing Lyfcraft yesterday. They helped me loads of times. Never played it. And there is an argument for I would like to. But I feel that if I stream anything other than Minecraft, not only is it not what people signed up for, but it's also taking away from my time playing this game. And I have a big base to build. And I fear, enough as it is, that I've bitten off more than I can chew. 2. 3. 4. 5. Yeah, and when building a large base, that takes a lot of work. It's a scary thought that I might get to a position where I won't finish this in time for when other members of the server might want to reset for a new world. So, yeah, a little bit terrified of that sort of thing happening. Nobody's perfect. Well, Mel, you say that. What about me? Am I not perfect? Trigger, CH toggle. We're doing F2, so I got my screenshot coordinates. Open that up, and then we can fly up to the end. Minding all of the end rods. Oh. Perfect, or nothing. It says 25 on my page. It could very well be. My stat doesn't update straight away. 5-4. Which is here. And 5-9. Here. So in theory, oops, that's not what I meant to place. We want to 5-9, 5-60. That'll probably work. We dig straight down here. We're unlikely to hit anything. We'll be fine. Maybe. I mean, we could potentially hit lava, but it's hardly worth worrying about. We already know what's at y equals 11. It's fine. Just need to go down 20 more blocks. Nobody is perfect human being, but everyone is perfect version of themselves. Are they? I think we're all imperfect versions of ourselves. We all have traits that we can work on and improve. Self-improvement is important. The chance of me hitting lava now, pretty slim. And that lined up. I pressed the button. I think. Maybe I didn't. So that is where I'm going down. That is exactly halfway, which means potentially we can work out where the towers are from here. Oh, Karis has been busy. I mean, there's more blackstone to place than we actually have. Regardless of that, that is definitely the right measurement and quite reassuring. Ooh, that's the crown from Hyper something. One of those emotes that came out and went, "We're celebrating a new game." Like, no one's heard of this game before. Why are we celebrating it? And there's emotes you can get with it. Great. Let's look at the emotes. I'm not going to use any of those. I'm kind of impressed that you've found a use for it. Yeah, those ones. Armadan, welcome. How was church? I'm glad you could join. I mean, sure, it'd be nice to think that was more important than God, but I can accept being second fiddle to one person, I suppose. That was said tongue in cheek. It was great. Okay. I'm not actually in a competition with God. I would probably lose. Probably. Maybe. So, Karis has a lot of water to clear from here. I'm not helping with that. Instead. Oops. Oh, wow. All of this has been cleared. Yep, I can definitely chip away at this. Let's have a look. So this pond needs clearing. Everything that side she's done. Hey, I'm done. Hey, Ashwin. What an amazing community. And yes, my inventory is technically full. So I could be wasting dirt. I could also care more. I couldn't care less, so I could care more. Hi, Dan. Oh, wait, Dan. Armored Dan. Wait, I never realised that before. Is your name Dan? How bad is that? I never just read your whole name, I'm Dan. I never thought, wait, Dan's in that. I feel kind of ashamed. As I rightfully should. Chicken! Nope, just a made up name that sounds cool. Yay! Ooh, wow. Kind of looks interesting how she's just cut through a hill. Left the peak. Don't know why it's very satisfying for me to see a very flat bit of land. So this bit here where it's poking up like 5 blocks. Tap chickens. Is next to no effort at all to dig down. It just feels better for having it. Ah. I don't know why. Let's unload pockets. Because at the moment I'm not picking up anything and just creating lag for me and other server mates, which nobody needs. Especially the other server mates. I get told off. Well, a little bit guilty. But mostly I'll get told off. More tabby. Wait. Sabba ping. I don't remember ever seeing that emote before. Shame. It's right to shame me, but still. Don't tell him. He doesn't know. He's not listening, and that's how he knows what I said. Shh. Right, Zach? 'Tis Sunday. It is Sunday. And I have sticky toffee pudding at home, which I'm rather looking forward to. Aha! This would be where Gareth was probably working. Player, thank you very much for the follow. Look, see, I can do this stuff. I'm not just reliant on Gareth doing it all. Although I am mostly reliant. No problem. No, it's always appreciated when people click that button. And then when people come back. And welcome, Palm Tree. As I've always said, thousands of streamers. I'm just one of them. And people coming in and spending time with me is amazing. And we get people like Wolfie and Ultra Mel who come back multiple times and just feel very lucky to have you all. Especially when all I'm doing is making a hole. All I'm doing is making a hole. All I'm digging is making a hole. You don't dig to make a block. Digging destroys things, not building things. Let's welcome Buck to you, Mr. Back. I know what you meant. Although my brain took a moment to catch up. And I enjoyed the little chuckle in my head going, Buck. As in the composer. Because you deserve it. Oh, Ashwin. Yeah, she's definitely been working on this. Wow. That witch hut's actually come out of the ground. Now, the reason the pattern went that far down is because the water level was up to here. But I could build down. I needed a wall to keep the water out. So I figured I might as well do it with the proper pattern. That's been dug. I mean, getting rid of that water makes it so much taller. I was only just standing proud of the water. Shoezilla! Welcome. Hang on. Bear with. Aha! There we go. Shoezilla is an amazing streamer, and if you haven't checked her out, please do so. She's worth your time. Far more than I am. So go follow. How are you doing this wonderful weekend, Shoezilla? Just followed? Palm Tree? You're amazing. It's check. Oh no, actually, I've got more space in my pockets than I thought. I was under the impression that I might be running out. No. I'm digging much slower than I would normally. Yeah, that one block hole made me jump. Good, thanks. You. Very well. Another day streaming where I'm realising that this space is coming together, and I might not have been ridiculous when deciding to start building building a massive hole in a swamp requiring 18 chunks of stuff to be dug out. I can't spell. It's alright. We knew what you meant, palm tree, and that's the more important thing. I always find when I'm doing lots of typos, it tends to be because I'm rushing to get my words out. And that's when I make mistakes. Giving yourself a little bit more time normally helps. New day. Welcome. What are you all up to this fine morning? Dan, you are an amazing greeter. Digging. Okay, I've just decided to make my base massive. Sleeping dragons. One problem is I'm not good at organics. Nor am I. I build squares. Which is very fitting for Minecraft. I can occasionally do circles though, which is impressive for Minecraft. However, they aren't that good at circles. But this time I built a hexagon. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octagon. Damn it. I don't even know my shapes. Circles in Minecraft? Witchcraft! Relative circles. I mean, my base on season 1 was did have a dome in the middle of it, and there was a circular room in the hub. Counts. It's a circle-ish. Right, let's go sleep and unload my pockets. Let's pick up as much as we can on the way down. Bridge. All this stuff goes in. Sorter does its magic, and I do no work at all. Oh, we're down here though. Let's change picks because this is starting to look a little bit warm. Yeah, sure, that will do. New pick. Or new pick hype. I'm wondering what the other two people on the server are doing if they're not sleeping. Maybe they're in the nether. I have no idea what that is. Palm tree. Warbear. How you doing, Warbear? Nice to see you. Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be coming over here, but it's okay. It is that all you need to know is the shape of an atom, as everything in this world is made from atoms. Never trust an atom. They make up everything. I mean, when I do jokes, I'm supposed to press the button, so I was a little bit late to doing it, but I remembered. Okay, let's get rid of that little block. I always read your name to the tune of Puff the Magic Dragon. Nothing wrong with that. Although, it is a bit of an earworm and is likely to be stuck in my head for the next few hours. Okay. The flavour of tikis. I don't know what takers are. Sorry. You're not sorry. Oh, and that sound means it's time for Stream Raiders. That little side game we play where we battle some computer players together by filling troops and sending them into war. Sounds very pleasant.
Zach,
oh,
it's battle time.
Thanks, Ashwin. Start battle. 2, 1, good number of troops. 52, blimey. I'm somewhat sorry-ish. Oh, Anarchy with a balloon buster. What's it going to do to the turkey? Not very much. So disappointing. Do-do-do-do. Again, Anarchy. Eliza and Anarchy trading blows. Not many kills, because these are all level 10s. Low in kills, high in damage. So what's happening? But I think we're winning. We did win. So that was the boss battle. Now with the most kills. Nice. Which means we have a loyalty chest. Diamond loyalty chest. If anyone gets a skin in chat, please share it and tell me what you got. Ozza and Vela with the bonuses. Let's get a new map. Ooh, we have choice between the high road or the low road. I mean, let's go with the high road. Because I don't recognize that guy. Sorry, Palm. I don't play marbles on the stream. I am familiar with it. It's not something I've ever played. Oh, and before I forget, I need to have a quick look at the store. Oh, sale going on. Paladins, archers, archers. And I have enough scrolls to upgrade something. Oh, my bomber. Nice. So, link is in chat. Please follow it. Please field troops. Then we can have a battle where we should kick butt. Minecraft. Low road, no shoes are the sorry. I didn't read your message, and I picked it because the high road looked fun, and different, and interesting, and new, and dynamic, and other words that I can't think of. I try and use all different sort of words, even if most of them don't make any sense. For that is where the fun is. I believe we're close enough to the storage that we're not going to be causing any issues. When Karis was working over where the purple glass is over there, the sorter was half unloaded and it broke the redstone. To fix it. Life. Always aim high. High road. But if you're on the low road, you can't fall off very far. I'm just saying, there is an argument for the low road. Less distance to fall. Words confuse me, so I stick to yelling. Well, yelling, you yell words. Well, don't have to yell words, sometimes you just yell noises. It counts. I've had conversations with people just yelling noises. Oh, momento. Yep, good. Occasionally I have to check my phone just in case I have an important message. Yes, like that. Exactly like that. Except not in my chat, please. Ooh, I got a flag bearer skin. Ooh. Don't know when I got it though. Okay. So not from that battle, but it probably earns at some point. I got a skin, but don't have the War Beast unit for it. Oh. I'm sure you'll get it at some point. The War Beast is a... I'm trying to think of the... Is it a legendary unit? The wording they use for it? Which means the only way to get scrolls for War Beasts is through the campaigns. Of which there will be a new one starting next week for Christmas. I'm sure there'll be a War Beast skins available. That looks better. She has picked up a very big area to go out. I can't feel more tempted to just do the middle section. Should be here? Maybe? Let's just guess. You could measure it, but why measure when you can guess? Over the best, plan for the worst. Exactly. Damn it, I was one block off. But a valiant effort, you know. It's fun. If I do the trench, gives me a lot more framework to go with. And this is not the best way of mining. I just want to do, oops, the first section. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way down, and then we can do a trench from there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. By the power of haste, this is actually not too bad. And we're just out of reach at the far end. Almost like I planned it. I didn't plan it. Just got lucky. But it counts, right? Something. Right, I'm taking this section. Like so. We'll see how far we can get before the haste runs out. Made it to work! Again. Yay! I mean, you should get paid twice. Been to work twice today, you know. I mean, sure, the first time I was only here for 2 minutes before I realised that I forgot my keys and had to turn around and come back. But still, I came to work twice. Double mileage. No, triple mileage. No, double mileage for the day, triple mileage for the morning. Also, just by doing this straight section, it gives us a nice way to cut it into 2 quarters rather than doing half of the base all at once, digging down, which is a lot of effort. How to negotiate wages with Zach. Pay me more. I made a mistake, but you should pay for it. It's an argument that you can't argue with. Well, you can, but I mean, it would be just rude. There's probably water back here, isn't there? Oh. I'm slightly surprised. There's definitely water back at some point. Oh. I'm very surprised. I'm very, very surprised. And, quite happy to be surprised. There is water at the edge, but it's actually only a very small strip. The British way, no one wants to be seen as rude, so they totally find and tut about you. To the wife. Yep, that's kind of normal. You know a British person's upset when they tut and then decide to write a letter of complaint. I have done this a few times. Hi, very, very surprised. I'm Ash. I'm very surprised. That old joke never gets old. Does it? Yeah, it might get old, actually. It's getting dark. Things will spawn out here soon. Over until the point where I get scared, I'm going to keep going. And nothing scares me. Nothing at all. You can't do that, it's rude, but same vibe as doof. You're trapped by societal convention. Look, we're in a fine dining environment. Everyone knows how to throw a scene in a fancy... knows not to throw a scene in a fancy restaurant. Yes? That only took me 3 attempts to read. Do I feel ashamed and embarrassed? Yes, I do. Yes, throw a scene in a restaurant that's not fancy. And you're fine. Oh, I'm scared, I'm going home. Also, I kind of need rockets snipped in my pockets, but you know, that's not the main reason. It's mostly because I'm scared. Or they're very happy with Ding Dong the Witch is dead to number 2 off the charts. Really? Is that a thing again? Oh, I remember that. That was when Margaret Thatcher died. I'd forgotten about that. Rockets for me. And food. Of which... I realised that I didn't need pork, and I can't remember why I didn't need pork. There was something that I could easily get hold of plenty of food without having to buy it from Zayfod, but support the economy. Or something. It's alright, Zayfod, I'm still buying pork from you. That's why it's in here. I keep buying it 4 stacks at a time and just smeltering it. Smeltering? How do I keep ending up with kelp blocks in here? They stay in here for a reason. And that's because I throw armor straight in and I don't want one piece of... like this, for example. Let's grab these out here because we really don't need them. Or that. Or that. Or that. Buy all my things. I would buy all your things. However, unfortunately, you're not selling your soul. For you are not a politician. And will repair my... No. I nearly unenchanted my spoon. That would have been a big spoon moment. Oops. XP for me. Book goes in there. Okay, so I have a habit of collecting all my iron boots that I get from things and gold armor and bits and pieces and throwing it in there. And Karis keeps putting blocks of kelp in here, so it would smelt 1 piece of armor for 1 block of kelp. It's really not worth it. Hi again, long time no see. Hey, Lucas. And Hank? I'm gonna go with Hank. Hi. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Hank. Let's throw that in there. And remember what I was doing? Oh, digging. Duh. Just this trench. So we'll go as far as we can and then... oops. Go out the hole and line the water in the bit in the middle. Perfect sense. Can't pronounce the name. There, Gravy. It's the way Twitch works. I have given up on some people's names and decided, nope. I know what your name says it is. I'm not calling you that. I'm too lazy. Politicians can't sell their souls. They don't have any. Oh, actually, a politician probably could sell something they don't have. Yep. They'd sell their grandmother to the bug-eyed beast of... wait, what was it? They'd save their mother from the bug-eyed beast of something. Only if it's signed in triplicate. Now I'm Hank. Why not Hank? It's a good name. It's a great name, in fact. I chose wisely when I decided to... you are now called... no, so if you want to tell me how you'd like that your name said, I could learn. But when it's a full sentence as a name, I can't say all of that. I'll run out of energy. This is my trench. Goes to here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I believe it was 6 wide. I could fill that in because it bugs me, but we'll be coming back to dig it again anyway. Who is complaining? I don't know. Oh, thanks for the bid on the random entry from the text. Wait. Oh, came up with something to use it for. Running silver files. Or bear? I'm now really curious. So I made that because it was suggested that we had a hug command, and I hated the idea of a hug command on this channel because it's like, well, if it's just the same message for everyone, a bit boring. You might as well just type it. So I wanted it to be randomized. I'd never done a randomized one, so I looked it up and figured it out. And we were in tab stream and someone said hug command, and I went, fortunately that's not in this stream. Although it could be. And someone said Tab, you should add it. Tab didn't know how to, so I said make a video. I'm kind of surprised you found the video, to be honest. I'm curious how you got it promoted to you, whether it was from my Discord or chat or... Look, I'm going to take a nap. Been up 24 hours. 24 hours. It's all right. Look after yourself, please. Much as I want your company, I also want you to look after yourself. The only random one I got is Dad Jokes command. Wish it was less repetitive. Tabs Discord. Ah! I posted it there and tagged her, and it was like, you wanted to know how to do it. I made a video for you. I mean, I put it on my second channel, not expecting anyone to watch it. And even if people watched it from there, it'd be quite a niche video. It's not something I'd ever expect to go viral, that's for sure. Yeah, given me a couple of ideas, and I'm going to implement it in my chat this week. Warbird, tell me how, please? Or is it a secret? If it's something you don't feel comfortable sharing, I understand. Although I would like to know when you do feel ready to share. Or DM is an option, but I am very curious. Shh, secret. Why are you poke people? We have a poke command. I believe it's only for subscribers. Secrets till it's done, then should be able to. Then you should be able to figure it out. Okay. Anything I can help with, just let me know. Although I'm not an expert on chatbot, I just figure my own things out. Alfie, welcome. Nice to see you, and thanks for the 100 bits and the heart attack. And look, back with a cup of tea. I know it's almost PM, but tea is almost always welcome. Yeah. So last night I was getting ready for bed, and I was in the kitchen and went, I fancy a cup of tea. And my other half said, wanted a bath. And I went, well, I'm making a cup of tea. Do you want a cup of tea in the bathroom? I don't know, that seems weird. And then when I said, well, I'm making one anyway for me. She went, okay, go on then. Managed to convince her that sitting in the bath, having a cup of tea is something you should be doing. It's what I do. And I have the best ideas, in my opinion. Yep, this is becoming a trench. It's going to be a slow trench to go all the way down, but I'd be happy with just going down a few blocks because it will give a little bit of shape to what we're doing and make it more digestible. Plus, once I've gone down a few blocks, Karis can see what I'm doing and she might decide to continue with this little trench. Blimey, I missed haste. However, I'm okay with just doing this section down to one level lower than it currently is, and then we can go back to where the host is. Tea improves everything. Stab wounds. Just saying. Everything. Actually, in fairness, tea would probably take my mind off it a little bit. Welcome you. I stand by my statement. Alright. I thought I would come up with a sensible argument against your statement, and after trying to argue it, I realised that I don't agree with my own argument. Yeah, I would take my mind off it. I'm head off. My brother cooked popcorn. I want to go pinch some. Enjoy the popcorn, and thank you very much for dropping by. Again, Shuzilla, amazing streamer. Well worth checking out. It's lovely to see you. Wow, pockets filling up quite quickly. Oh, haste really runs out. Hello. Haste, please. Thank you. I know it's not going to last me all the way back, but makes this slightly quicker. At least to start with. I will take every bit of help I can get. Oh, there we go. Haste has run out, and yes, I could travel back and see how far it get me, but we're close enough to the end. I'm not too worried. I can do, what, 12 blocks in? Without haste. I remember a time when I did this all without even an efficiency 5 pickaxe. I did a lot of digging back in the day before mending was a thing. And I was too afraid to use diamond pickaxes because, like, I've only got so many diamonds. It's expensive. Iron, renewable. I have loads of that, so I just make loads of iron pickaxes and use those. Would I do that again? No. My time is worth more than the diamonds. That and pickaxes, even diamond ones, are renewable, thanks to villagers. Wolfie dips bread in his cup of soup. And stress at the screams? Huh? Your words confuse me. Clay, granite, iron ore, seeds. Nighttime coming? So while we're down here, let's grab some sleep. I drank 3 to 4 cups of tea. Ah, that's nothing. That sounds like my morning. Actually, in fairness, I've had 3 cups of tea since I've been at the office. 4 hours? And I would have more, however, I'd have to run away from the stream to do it, and not sure I should do that. Just leave the stream sitting there. Be our back screen. I'm making tea, it's important. Would seem a bit disrespectful to you guys giving me time. So during the stream, I tend to start with a cup of tea. If I want another drink, I'll typically grab a glass of water, or even sometimes an iron brew, which is made of girders, allegedly. I do want those blocks, thank you. Somehow mining like this and it skips past a couple. It's almost like the game doesn't like me. Oh. I don't know why, I just struggle to look around my iPad that sat at the bottom of my screen, just blocking the clock. Struggling to see what the time is. I have a Google Home Hub Mini on my desk with a big clock on it. Stairs, words hurt. Ah, sticks and stones hurt. Words don't. Wait, yes they do. Next time someone says words don't hurt, throw a dictionary at them. Would have been much quicker to look at the giant clock on my desk. And thank you for the follow, you. Reach. Yeah, got it. It's like only 4:15 and it's getting dark. Yep, we are in winter. Did you have any doubts? It's been a bit dark all day though. I haven't really seen the sunset. It's been overcast. So the transition to end of the day hasn't felt particularly dark. It's just been dark today. But the scary thing is, we are so far through the year. It's, what, 4 weeks till Christmas? I mean, this is the last day in November. We're December tomorrow. Ooh, last day of November. That means tomorrow, the bit and gifted sub things at the top right, stream reset. My brain's gone. Leaderboard. I forgot the word leaderboard. What is this winter you speak of? Sounds bad. Make it stop. I don't know why I decided to read that in that tone of voice. That's what Christmas lights are for. Actually, that's a good point. It's kind of nice to have days ending sooner because then you can turn the lights on sooner for Christmas. Sorry, Hank, we don't have an 8-ball. Although, that would be a good use for the random command. Or bear? Haven't seen the sun today for the full day, and it's 3/4 past 9 p.m. Yeah. It's been overcast today. Cold, scary, and I can't think of any other synonyms for the bleakness of the day. Monday's the last day of... Shh, Anarchy, enough with your logic. That's a very good point. What I meant to say is this is my last stream of the month. Damn it. I don't know what days I'll be streaming next week. I do know that I won't be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow being the last day of the month means, unfortunately, I get tied up with work stuff. And no, I don't get actually tied up at work. That would be silly. There's a sun. Hey, even Darth Vader has a son. I mean... I don't often get a chance to press that button. So my brain went, Darth Vader. Ooh, button. Not related to the conversation at all. Other than it's Darth Vader, and it's not particularly good. It's been raining all day for the past 3 days. It's calm for the past couple of hours, though. That sounds like it'd be a fun line of work. What? Being tied up for work? That's a bit weird. Just trying to think if I've technically been paid to tie knots. Technically, I have. I've done safety courses. I've been paid to do those. They include some knots, sort of. Yeah. So, being tied up at work? Yeah, could work. That'd be for kayaking. Just in case you're curious, why would you tie knots for work? Technically qualified as a canoeing and kayaking coach. Been in a boat in like 3 years. I still have my boats, just don't paddle. Which makes me a dormant coach, I suppose. That sounds fun. What, kayaking or coaching? Coaching can be. And yes, I could technically throw that stone straight into the shulker. Am I going to? No. No, I'm not. Look, a trench. Get a Star Wars. Look, playing Worms MD. I'm familiar with Worms, the game. I'm now curious whether MD is a modern game or an old game. It's one of those that I've heard of but don't know if I've played. I must have played Worms at some point. I don't remember it though. Being paid to do kayaking stuff. Oh. Yeah. I never made a lot of money from it. It was Weapons of Mass Destruction. Gotcha. WMD. That makes more sense. I still don't know how old that game is. It's the new one on Xbox. Ah. Thank you. Now I know. Now this trench needs to go all the way down to what was 11. Just why? And considering not that long ago, I got a new pick. It's more than half dead already. But we do have an Endermender. Endermender? An Mender. That's what I meant to say. Bit of a mouthful. Don't forget, we got 1 minute until battle for Stream Redders. So please fill those troops. We need you. Oh, that's still a sword. Picks are much better at breaking blocks. Yeah, that looks quite a long way down. A depressingly long way down. But this whole build is so massive that if you look at it as a one project, it's too much for you to even start. It's just, nope, I will never get that done. And the stuff that we've already finished is sizable enough that most people would look at it and go, nope, too big. So for me, it's very much been about breaking things into bite-sized chunks. What type of ender? Last sub-chunk or the full damage one? Last sub-chunk. That's right at the bottom of the world. It's not a design I'm particularly a fan of.
Zach, it's battle time.
Thanks, Ashwin, for doing that. Come on. Me just square off this bit, pick up my gravel, and then we'll switch seeds. Tree raiders. 53 troops. Wasn't it 52 last time? That's an improvement. Three, two, one. Alright, I'm too fast at counting. Okay. Their troops are lasting much better than I was expecting. However, they are only level 1 troops, so... no problem. Personally, I don't like the last sub-chunk. I like to just one-hit kill. Yep, me too. And also, if you're building on the last chunk, or sub-chunk, it's difficult to get the height to build things like sorters and item disposals. I've got an archer, Eliza, Bobo, and Anarchy, all the bonus scrolls. Right, next battle is a 2 or... let's go with this route, because treasure chest next. Easy one. But let's fill those troops, make sure we win this. So go with my paladin. Another scroll. Yes, please. So we switch back to Minecraft, where it's dark and scary. I don't like it. And also, I don't want this rotten flesh. Ooh, Anarchy with an epic turkey war. Turkey, that sounds epic. That's got to be part of Thanksgiving. But rates at last sub-chunk is amazing because they neglect the spawn check for number of Endermen nearby. Maybe, but I've never had a bush. They come in fast enough, even if they're not in the last sub-chunk. Well, as long as you don't have anyone else in the end. Well, that's a lot of creepers. Despawn, please. Despawn, please. Despawn, please. There we go. Bullet. Hello again. Hello. How are you? I'm doing very well, Bullet, and your fine self. How's your weekend been?
Hello.
Thanks, Ashwin. It's almost like you have become the official greeter with that sub sound. Never stopped making me smile. It's not bad. Well, sounds like you're having a positive weekend. And not having a bad one is nice change. Oh, nice change, but you've got to be grateful for it. There's so much bad stuff going on that it's important to recognise that we're lucky that things are going well for us. Especially when there are some people that are really suffering right now. To have a decent weekend is a blessing. Oh. This guy never fails to make the viewer laugh. Yeah, I'll give you that. If he's your sort of content creator, he's not everyone's. I certainly enjoy his stuff, but I can understand if people didn't. And if one person managed to make everyone happy, there'd be a distinct lack of variety online. So it's good that, you know, he makes some people smile, other people, probably don't care. Healthy. Oh wow, this picking for everyone. Yep. I spent a little bit of time this morning sitting in bed going, I'm not ready to get up yet. And so I was looking on my phone. This is how Monday Man passes the time. You could read a book, or you could spend time looking online at things. I found two things to amuse me and intrigue me this morning. Nice trog treat. So this morning I was distracted by smart home devices. So I was looking at things like bulbs and light switch, not power switches. I was mostly thinking of I could easily put my electric heater at my desk on a smart plug. And then when I'm travelling into the office, I could go, actually, maybe turn my heater on so that when I get there, it's already warming up the office. And so I might have bought a smart plug. It's like £10. Like, that's a bargain. And it'll arrive probably Monday, Tuesday. When it does, I'm going to be trying it. And if I like it, I'm probably going to have a few of them. Have to update boyfriend's PlayStation by using work Wi-Fi. Wow. So you took your PlayStation into the office to update, or your boyfriend's PlayStation into your work to use their internet. You really need internet. I'm never ready to get up. So I spent some time looking at smart devices, which I am kind of curious if anyone has smart devices, which ones they have. Because I know lights are a common thing. Now, my other half has a Philips Hue in a room a couple of rooms in her house. And I'm not a fan of them in their implementation because she's got them set up with the Apple smart home stuff, which means that you can tell it to turn off or on, but it takes me more time to say the command than it does for me just to press the light switch on my way out the door. So I don't really like using the command. I prefer just going, I'm walking out the room. I want to press a button. Let me press a button. And if I do that, then of course her smart device can't turn lights on or off because it's like, but it's turned off at the wall. So I'd prefer like a button for the light switch where it sends a signal to the smart light to turn off. And I know that that's possible, but not something that I want to install in the house I'm in because it's rented. Don't know why I tried to sleep. So I don't mind smart lights, I just want an option to have a button as well. I don't want to rely on the app because it takes too much time and I want to just walk into the room and turn the light on and it be on. Not having to walk into the room and ask for the light to be turned on. And yes, I'm aware my pick is a little bit low on durability. We should be able to manage this level. Probably. I think. Yeah, 138. That's plenty to do this little section. So, my question to you of chat. Do you have smart devices? What are they? Do you like them? Any intentions on more smart devices? And on a related note, I heard that Amazon are doing... Is it Amazon Wireless, where they're setting up all Amazon dots that they're selling at the moment and things like that to automatically connect to each other and create a mesh net internet. Just got a Google Nest Mini. Good choice. I have one on my desk, and I was thinking about getting another one, but I need to check with my other half whether she finds it be on the bedside table. My bedside table, but it'd be nice to have a clock in the bedroom. But I'm also aware that it's quite bright. Even on low light setting, it's still a little bit bright. Might complain. I want one of these. I quit all things Amazon because Jeff Bezos is a dirtbag. I will just remind you, we are on Twitch, which is owned by Amazon, but you know, shh. I got the Echo Dot early Prezi. Yeah, so there was something about Amazon Wireless. I believe that's what it's called. And it is a... you have to opt out of it, otherwise they are free to connect to each other and share information and create a Wi-Fi hotspot effectively for anyone that wants to use it if they start selling them. These were leaves before. We've had an upgrade. Oh, this makes me a little bit uncertain because I worry about flying between them. Yeah, I don't fit, but my head goes, this seems unsafe. Oh, this is loud. Let's just mute my desktop audio, which now should be muted because I have a Stream Deck, sort of. And now I can slash multiple times to kill. Yeah, perfect. BT routers did that about 15 years ago. Yeah. You're right. And I remember that being a thing, and I remember having to turn that off. Also, hi, Ali. But it's a bit of a worrying thing for them to do. It's like, yep, we're going to use your device and your electricity to help create a product that we're then offering. And I remember the BT routers thing being a particular issue. It's like, well, so if someone has... BT, British Telecom, provided internet routers, and if you put one in your house with your BT internet connection, it would also have a second Wi-Fi for it, where it would allow other people that have a BT account to connect to yours, which means, of course, if you're away from home, where your internet is, you could connect to someone else's hub securely, which seems sensible if you do it, if you're good with the security things, and if BT are good with security. However, you're then sharing your bandwidth speed with anyone who decides to park in their car outside your house and use your particular hotspot. Even if it's secure, it's like, so my internet speed is less because someone outside is using my internet. That doesn't seem right. I used to have a light bulb that was part speaker, colourful lights, it was Bluetooth and kind of cool. Expensive or cheap or... And used to. Broke? Or previous house and moved out, something like that. I would consider smart devices if they support my primary language reliably and if the prices drop down, because it is too costly for me because not a lot of people are into smart stuff. Well, there's the other things of... Well, so some smart devices are kind of nice to be able to have, and so I was looking at scales that use Bluetooth to sync with Google Fit. It's like, that's kind of cool. So it could track your weight over time and you don't have to remember what you were yesterday to compare. You get a chart. Makes sense. And not only that, it was tracking other things like BMI, how liquid levels, so how much water you're carrying, how much fat you're carrying, or stuff like that. It's kind of cool. Nest Mini is $90 at Walmart. Yep. So I have a Nest Mini in one office, and then on my desk I have a Hub Mini. I lost it in the move. It was $15 per bulb, but it lasted 2 years. That's not too bad. But if I had a smart one, I'd like to have a switch which works as well, so I can manually do it. Nearly mended on this pic. Yeah, frame rate, it's a bit choppy. 5? 5? That's disgusting. And shameful. But can't do much about it. It is what it is. I have got a few entities. 700? Which means, yeah, that's why. I agree. Are the potential security bandwidth issues? We got given an echo recently. Shutting down most of the sharing options was the first thing we did. Yeah, I think it's important, but it's. I don't mind it being an opt-in thing, but it's a little bit of a. It's more questionable when it's such a common device that so many people have, and most people that have it aren't aware of what it does. Oh, and a low blow. I'm assuming that's a sharpness. If I can aim correctly. My aim is amazing. Rocky? With a resub? And yes, my audio was turned off. Do you remember earlier this stream when Miss Audrey resubbed and it did the sound for hers? And I went, I should turn it up, but you know, it's not likely to happen again in this stream. I mean, there's not many tier 2 subscribers, so I won't bother updating it yet. I'll do it between streams. Then Rocky has to go and prove me wrong and turn up and resub. Thank you so much for that resub. That's amazing. Give me one moment while I sort out my alert box. Right. Subscriptions. Variations. When sub is tier 2, edit. Volume. Aha! Let's turn it to 100. And redo that sound. Could you hear that a little bit better? Please? Oh. Maybe I need to save settings first. 8 seconds. Now I'll do it. Yes, much better. Yes! I did a thing! Oh, and the XP is now gone. Perfect. I would actually quite like to mend this. Hi! There we go. Now it's better. Up and away! Yes. OMG. Caffeine sounds amazing. Wouldn't mind a cup of tea. Or coffee. Coffee would be fine. The one cup I had isn't going to cut it. Never enough. Oh, I'm back home. So, go away. And then these mended picks. Chest. Enterprise that we really don't need. But it's good fun to use. I missed that completely. That was supposed to land on that side. Ta-da! And getting around without using rockets. Like a pro. I can fix things occasionally on stream. It's just very rare. Rocky, how is your weekend going? How was work? You said you'd be asleep or working. I can't remember now. We had a conversation. So Rocky was unfortunate enough to be online on Discord this morning when I woke up, and I messaged and went, "Hi." And she told me that she probably wouldn't be able to catch the stream because I can't remember either working or sleeping between work. Your schedule's been funny and I can't remember which way it was. So it's a pleasant surprise to see you. Now alone for you to drop a tier 2 sub. Especially appreciated when people resub today, because this is, as I say, the last stream of my month. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. Today is my last stream of the month. And so those resubs happening today all go in towards my next payout, which at the moment is very much appreciated and has been very helpful. Things have been a little bit tight financially lately, so that your support really does mean a huge amount. It's going okay. I'm working this weekend and just woke up from sleep. Good. Feeling rested, hopefully. So I should think about getting one of those small auto drip coffee makers for the shop. That actually sounds like quite a good idea. Just an IV line of coffee would be fine. My eyes are still somewhat glued shut. It's okay, you're not missing anything. Just me digging a hole. Or a trench, technically. Which is, wow, much deeper than I thought it'd be. I mean, we've got plenty more to dig down, but this feels like a significant step. Definitely a good idea. Can we get it in a tea variety as well? Haste. Still with me for now.
Grab a shovel.
Hey, I used a shovel, Ashwin.
A shovel.
Right? Or did I break a block? It would not surprise me if I didn't use my shovel when I should. Sides to have been dug down to what? The sides haven't been dug down to Y30 yet. Nope. The trench hasn't been dug down to Y30 yet. I'm kind of keen to get this down to 30. So that then, I don't know. Every bit helps. Every layer helps. Even though we're not even going the full 132 blocks. See, Ashwin, I can't remember. No, Cosmo drops in, doesn't even say hello, and bans the word digging. I mean, that's just rude. But okay, sure, I accept your challenge. I mean, I wish I had a button to press that, but sure. I should mute my microphone, then start with the command. Set my timer for 30 minutes.
Sure, 30 minutes. Starting
Guys,
now.
I've learnt that my saying of greetings, Google, although slightly different wording, but you know what I mean, sets so many Google devices off that it's actually a good idea for me to mute my mic. Just for those 2 seconds while I say greetings, Google. And do you know how hard it is for me not to do the command just to troll you guys? I quite enjoy when someone says in chat, yep, it set mine off. I'm like, you've managed. How are you doing, Cosmo? What are you up to today? Oh, paste. Oh, that's a good one. Anarchy, don't encourage him. Obviously doesn't need it. It's not that good. I mean, I reckon I can do it without any problems at all. And to prove my point, I considered saying, no, because well, if I mess up, I've got to restart and I don't know how much time I've got today. I might not be able to do it. I'm that confident I can do it straight off. Yep, I'm going to be streaming for a little bit over the half an hour. I know I can do it. I'm good, thanks yourself. Doing amazing. We've had 2 resubs today. and made progress on the base. Plus, spawn-proofed a little bit. As much as I would like, because I used up all my string. Oh, no, I didn't. We still have a shulker box of it. I forgot about that. Up, up, and away! Actually, quicker than walking. Should use a ender pearl more often. Oh. We can turn the sorter back on. That's fine. Maybe the next banned word should be timer. I would reject that. I like your thinking. It's smart. However, it would be difficult. So difficult that it's probably impossible. No, don't have the space. There, now I have the space. Hi, Cosmo. Alright, Cosmo, come by just to be a pain. But, welcome. Oh, let's do this section. I'm not going to go all the way up to there. I need stone for this bit. I'll do this strip, and then we'll go down that way. Oops. Oops. Damn it. Damn it. And this is how you use up a lot of wool. Oh, see? But at least I'm getting some torches back. Ayla, hello. Wolfie, we don't have... I don't think we have a giggity command. We have a ziggity command. But I don't believe there is a giggity command. It could be wrong. Ayla will know better than I do. And fortunately, Ayla's here. Because Ayla is not just an amazing mod.
Giggity, giggity, giggity. Alright.
Thank you for that, Rocky. Just to prove, we do have a ziggity command. Slightly embarrassing. My carpet. How you doing, Ayla? And how early is it for you? You're welcome. Hey. Nice use of the tab emotes. Yeah, maybe I should have grabbed some stone. It's alright. There's plenty of bits we can place, even if we can't do all of them. Okay, let's fix that. We have inventory space and a hole. That needs you know what. I'm not saying it, Cosmo. 9 AM. Have you had coffee? Or, better, tea. The only thing better than tea is tea with your mug on a Zack the Dragon toaster? Coaster. Wow, that was a struggle. Of which I did send a link to Rocky, so I've got to share that in chat. Bear with. Bear with. Bear with. There. I found the link. Doesn't it look great? I was robbed then. No. There is a giggity and a ziggity. Hmm? Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. I am. Cup on a toaster. Coaster. I said the wrong word, alright? I mean, you can put your cup on a toaster. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't spill your tea in the toast. Actually, don't spill tea. It's a terrible waste. Zayford! Ayla's got a lot of enthusiasm for 9 AM on a Sunday. Doesn't she realise that this is why I'm streaming it? Okay, we do have a giggity one.
Walla walla bing bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah ding dang. Walla walla bing bang.
Yep, I forgot about that. My brain went, I know that I looked into doing it. But then we got distracted with my command. Hi. Bye. Quite enjoying using ender pearls. Forgotten how cool they are. And to just jump around the base, kind of handy. But I spill my tea into my mouth. Does that count as spilling or pouring? I would class that as pouring. But you know, that's maybe I'm just wrong. Dump, 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 dump. Haha! So many bits to patch up. I don't need to patch them up. One downside of using this white carpet is I can't read the coordinates on my screen. I mean, it's a very minor problem, a very first world problem. I don't know where I am. Oh. I know I'm at my base, and technically I don't need those coordinates. But that's not the point. Nor is it conducive to my argument.
Zach, it's battle time.
It is battle time. And we switch to Stream Raiders. Wow, you guys have been busy. One and...
It's time to battle.
Wolfie, we are battling. That's all that's happening. Out, I'm being attacked. It's okay, I've saved myself. Right. Captain's chest. Winners, Armor Down, Eliza and Wolfie. Next battle. Oops. I should field something. Archer. Duh. It's a great thing to field. There it goes. Link in chat. Starts Ayla. There is a start Ayla. Or is it Ayla start? She knows better than I do. Ta-da! Death. And I present you Death.
Zach, it's battle time.
See? It's Ayla start. I knew it. I had myself doubting because of what you said, Ashwin. It's all your fault. You should feel ashamed. Do you? Probably not. What's the question mark for, Ayla? Now I'm worried. Oh. Aha! More. Carpet. So much of it. So much. However, not as much as I wanted. I'm not going to even cover this quarter. And we're using up all of the wall that I've got. I guessed it. Okay. You should know. I mean, it is technically in the command spreadsheet. believe. That's how the sub sounds. I don't know, Hank. I don't know. That's a very deep question. Far too deep for me. Oh. Because we do. That is a very good answer, Bella. I couldn't have argued it better myself. So I won't even try. That, and I know it's better not to try and argue with Ayla. Never ends well. Oh. At least for me, it never ends well. Ah! No. No. And they'll fall, become little ones, land and die. Perfect. Hi. At least half of people just exist. Maybe. I'm still in bed, no time for spreadsheets. Okay. There's always time for spreadsheets, Ayla. One must learn priorities in life. I mean, first priority is tea. Second priority, spreadsheets. Third priority is cupcakes. Far too deep that I didn't hear the sound of the stone I threw in. Exactly. I quite like that. That works well as a metaphor. It's not no time. More like bed too comfy to deal with spreadsheets. You can deal with spreadsheets in bed. You are quite right, Rocky. And yes, bed is too comfy to want to deal with spreadsheets. Fine. Even though I think spreadsheets are amazing. Apparently, we're not all on the same page. Or even on the same sheet. No. Priority today, bed. Then what, Zach? In bed. I want to see me in bed. That's a scary thought. Hello? Just dropping in to say hello. Right, he was standing in here, which means it's too dark? Somehow? Oh, Zaphod. Knocking out the park. Let me just read this for the whole of chat in case you didn't see it. Bed is the perfect place to spread sheets. That's really good. Please tell me you came up with that on the spot. I will respect you more than I thought it was possible to respect a man. Oh, facepalms in chat. Oh, chat is not very forgiving of you today. I'm sorry. I appreciate it. But not everyone does. Some people's taste isn't as good as mine. Oh. Zach is currently making the base whole. Yes. Or whole. I'm putting things together. I did indeed, but not sure if I should be owning up to that. No, you should. That was a good joke. In fact, good enough that I'm going to steal that. Ta-da! That was good, Zaphod. So bad, it was good. Yep, that's what makes jokes good. It's being bad. And in the same effort, I make an effort not to shower because I'm told that what smells good is not smelling good. Right? Works in the same way as jokes? Or is that an exclusive thing? It's just jokes, isn't it? Damn it. I knew people were looking at me funny. Well, the biggest difference will be the carpet on top. Just filling in... Oh. Time to get more stone. Luckily for me, 2 birds with 1 stone. I mean, that kind of works. Who let Ragu in? Those not familiar with Ragu. Remember the Lyfcraft server? Amazing puns. I respect him. Almost as much as I respect Zayfod. Almost. A really easy way to get resources that I need. Don't hit birds, Zach. Sorry. I wonder if there's a more vegan-friendly saying? Oh, Alfie, that sounded disgusting. Thank you for those bits. I mean, it's not as good as the animation that goes along with a very similar fart to that, if not the same one. Wait, how much was that? Forget how much one that was now. I have a command. 75225314337. Oh, I don't know. Nope, not a clue. Ooh, hiccup. Who needs fancy redstone machines where you could just... Nope. Nope, Coswell. Not falling for it. I said I'm determined to get it first time without any problems. Think you're smart? Well, you might be, but that's... I can still manage to not say a word. One particular word for half an hour. I mean, anyone that fails to ignore one word for half an hour, just morons. I may or may not have failed many times in the past, but that's not the point. I have a very short amount of time left in the stream, so it's my intention not to fail. Right. Cool. Nope, that's good. Let's fly up to the atmosphere. Yep, that's flat. People with fancy miners be like, pull that from the spreadsheet. Hang on. Well done, Ira. And I have sounds you don't have on the spreadsheet. For example, there's somebody at the door. Well, that every time that goes off. Gives me the creeps. Right. As we don't have carpet, let's fill in these holes over here. A lot of single holes. Normally they're crevasses. Well, you could make a command to pull a random command from the spread. I don't hate that. However, there are some other commands that I wouldn't want to come up at random. I don't know. I was thinking about doing a randomized bit sound for a set amount, like a random roll. And Acalypse, thank you very much for the follow. Because we have a good number of different sounds and alerts. I was thinking we could have a randomized one, which makes it interesting, but then if you can do a random one, kind of takes away from having those set amounts, which I quite like. I like that people can choose to have a fart or tea. The tea one's the new one. It's great. There's a poem and everything. Hello. Right. Let's eat before we perish. Now we've eaten, we can perish. Wait, no, that's not how it's supposed to work. Sure, these guys are multiplying. Ow! You're going to get in the way of me placing blocks. Oh no, it might be okay. We will need, whoops, a little bit more light in here, but not a huge amount. This is all going to be one block tall, so it's non-spawnable anyway. But that section over there is just tall enough for things like creepers, skeletons, and other scary mobs that we don't want. How many blocks is that far down in the chunk? So let me fly up and give a quick view of the base. I could miss the... Oh. So we're in a swamp where water level is equals 65. So most of the land was not far above that. It was peaking at like 70 at some places. And we've taken away all of the stone down to white was 30, which is where this flap is. So all of the slime chunks in this area are producing. We have a problem. Can bats spawn in one high areas? I can't remember. I don't know. No, nothing. No. It's too high space. I remember testing it for something. Bump, bump, bump. I think what I was testing. Oh, I know why. It was when I was designing a mob farm. I was trying to remove the spawnable spaces for bats that were causing issues with them slowly building up. So on Lyfcraft Season 1, you'll know at the bottom of my drop chute I had with the roses. Just so anything landed and didn't die, it did from the wither effect. And as well as that, it meant that when bats fly down there, which they would inevitably do eventually, they died. So it helped. And I was wondering whether they were spawning in my one high water channels. Did you dinner bone a bat yet? No. No, I have not. When I do, if I do, it will be in an area where I can keep the bat. Ow, my face. Need more of this, if you don't mind, thanks. I thought the orange carpet was lava. You can pretend it is. There is lava in the red tunnel, but it is covered up by red glass. So in Season 1, I also ended up with 4 cardinal directions from the main hub. And we went for red, yellow, green, and blue. Ludo colours, if you will. Or specifically lime, blue, yellow, and red. It really does look like lava, does it? That and not a lot of people use orange carpet, I suppose. But this season I thought I'm ending up with the same. Let's not do the same colours. So we let chat decide. I mean, I picked red because red is amazing. It's my favourite colour, and I'm not having a base without a red wing. Look at it, it's gorgeous. And purple I decided on because this is where my end gateway is. So I have an end gateway in my base. The other 2 colours are like, what do you think, chat? It was suggested orange and blue. So orange, which yeah, it does look a little bit like lava. I'll give you that. Right, I have stone. Yep. Let's fill these holes in. We still have a creeper in this box. It's not my creeper, it's Gareth's creeper, and it should be charged. She hasn't. I'm wondering whether I need to move it elsewhere. So. Oh. Oh. Nope. Okay. Never mind. It's fine. Fine. Well, I'm glad I came down here. Spawnable space. Dead bat. Hello. Oh, yep. He did that to himself. That wasn't my fault. He's in there. Let's head down here. First try. First time every time, except for when I fell. So, that could have caused a few spawns. And I jumped down here and fix that. And this opens up. Go up top and seal in you. I hate doing that, but I don't need him. And he will just be trapped down here, causing lag for the rest of eternity. Walking backwards and forwards in a small space. I swear it's easier to kill bats when you're aiming at something else. Maybe. That, and sometimes I can spend a while trying to kill a bat and then it just flies into lava. It's like, well, yeah. If you'd have just done that sooner, it'd save me a lot of time. Or I could have just left you and you would have flown there anyway. I'm disappointed in you, Zach. Really? Really?
Why? My piggy! I loved you, piggy! I loved you!
I forgot we had that command. It's been a long time since someone used the rip command. Glad it still works. Boop. Also, 33 seconds until I improved. Cosmo didn't pick the best word. Well, at least I'm good enough at this game now. I feel quite pleased with myself. The poor horse didn't have to die. Well, but where do I put him? The sheep's staying. You can't have the sheep and a horse. It's one or the other. Frankly, I prefer sheep. Ow. All's filled. All's filled. That's the alarm timer, which means success. Definitely the skeleton horse is superior. We have one here. The one in the hole would just end up sealed up and stay there forever. Which is okay, except it causes lag. Right, so all of my string has done that. Very much. It's kind of embarrassing, to be honest. But it counts. Oh, I forgot we had a word ban. Oh, I was just so pro at it. Been practicing. Made me jump. What did Wolfie? This goes in here, including the stuff that I don't really want. Ta-da! We have made progress. Not a lot of progress, but that pathway down there, placing this carpet, prevents a few spawns. Also makes it look a little bit tidier. Look even better with the whole thing built in. Will take a while. It'll be worth it though, because it stopped these things spawning and getting my these things. Plus, it will look better. Hello. All the time these spawn, we have less drops from the witch huts and the mob farm, and I don't like it. Hello, decent XP farm. Wonder if you could make a reasonable XP farm out of slimes. That sheep keeps looking at you. Yeah? They do that. Maybe it's worried you're Welsh. Sorry. Yeah. So I'll fly up. We'll look around. So I need to spend a little bit more time working on this bit of digging, which I can say. We need to extend this trench to the end and probably build up the 2 towers on that side, same as we've got over there, and we can link up the pathways so that Gareth has got something to fill in too and dig away from before she digs away too far that I can't reach what I need to place. Oh, the rip command, was not expecting it. That makes sense. Maybe, but I would not prefer a slime-based XP farm. Too much work. So slimes only produce XP as little ones? So you could potentially process them into little ones so they're one-hit kills? Like lava blades, etc. Your base is one of those projects that a help Zach for a stream would be super helpful. Yeah? Be nice. I mean, we've got other people on the server like Enigma who's also got a massive base plan this season. So I'm being like this and go. Try to think which direction Enigma is from me. Oh, he's in the nether. Damn it, never mind. I'm going to borrow that information to have a look at his base. He's trying to build Winterfell, which sounds scary. And that's as big a project as this. And I've been lucky enough to have a lot more help with my base than he's had with his so far. Right. I need to be back in a moment because I desperately need the little boy's room. So, hold music? Which I actually had hold music, but instead, just read these ball screens. Back in a minute. Ah, much better. Sorry about that, guys. Nature calls. No, it did call. Now, oh. Hey, Ellie. Sorry. Did I? It's really bad. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, raid. Yeah, sorry, I just popped away for the little boy's room. Hey, Cattle. Ali, Chaz, and Reese. Yep, nature called. I had to go. have a stream. Wait, no. What are you up? Thank you very much for the shout out, Rocky. Ah, Minecraft. Gotcha. Tell me about the Minecraft stream and what you're up to. Oh, I should put myself back on. Hello. Thank you very much for the raid. Just look the right away. We got raided. I see that. Thank you. Thank you, Rocky, for being an amazing mod. Doing that shout out for us. In fact, welcome to another one. Started a hardcore world today. Okay, how's it going? Survive? Progress? I'm terrified of doing a hardcore world. It's just the idea of if I do it, I'll probably die within the first 5 minutes, and then it'll be really embarrassing. I mean, on this server, I've died 123 times. A good number of those have been carelessness and not worrying too much about it. Going to be building a base. Oh, you survived. Can I see a map on your walls? Certainly. Now, what I was going to suggest is that I have witch huts that currently have a really poor roof. I'm thinking we should change these out to be slabs on top. So perhaps some polished slabs all the way around, some regular blackstone slabs, just so that it's non-spawnable and doesn't need lighting on. Because the one over here has no lights. And does occasionally spawn creepers. But yeah, we can certainly have a look at the map. Wish they had hardcore and bedrock. Wait, they don't have hardcore and bedrock? I did not know this. This is the map of the base? It's a little bit outdated. Not massively outdated, just slightly. Especially as we've now updated. Well, not updated, changed out these bits to have white pathways. Oh. Yeah, much better. That is very white. I kind of like it though. Even though it was supposed to be very temporary. I believe not, because bedrock doesn't have spectator. Oh, that would make sense. Pop all that back. Yeah, that's fairly different with the white in. Take that. And not that. Let's fly up, have a look, and then we'll go grab our blackstone. See. Update, thank you. Oh, I made it over the fence that time without crashing. I had to end the stream because I had to go, but definitely be back later. Okay, hello. I'm glad things are going well for you, hardcore. Sounds terribly stressful.
It's battle time.
Of course, stream raiders. That's the thing. 68. You wow. Troop counter. Pick it up. One and go. Kick butt. Do 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 do. Yeah, I can't help but the noise. Do 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 do. And that's our victory. Fairly convincing one, I would say. With 44 left, that's pretty good. Ali and Zayford with the bonus scrolls. We're not going to start another battle, unfortunately, because it's nearly my time to go. I've got to get home and have dinner soon. Before we leave, I will just say, actually, let's do it from somewhere sensible. I like landing here, where we can have a look at the progress of the base. I love how this has come together, and I'm really glad that it's been going as well as it has. A lot more work, as always. I mean, I want to do another kelp farm over there, another sugarcane farm over there, just to mirror it out, and because that looks really cool. As always, thank you very much for watching. I would like to raid off to a friend, so if you could stick around, that'd be greatly appreciated. let me just check who's online and who should be raid. I would go for Enigma, but he has been live for 2.5 hours, so I don't know how much longer he'll be going for. I don't like raiding someone when they're at the end of their stream, just because they sometimes feel the pressure to keep going. I see a good choice. I see a very good choice. Someone who's a far better streamer than me. Also, kindly made my logo very recently. Let's go raid Mo. Because Mo is a fellow Sweaty Nerds and worthy of checking out. If you can go over and spam her chat with my emote, she'll appreciate it. Let's do exclamation mark raid, not raid. What's up? And I have a button, but I've got the chat open, so I'll type in manually. Thank you so much for watching. Go over, spam her chat with my emotes. Be amazing to her as you have been to me. And thank you very much for watching.